This is a joint responsibility, you and I. The police alone and other security agencies cannot do it because we are not everywhere. And that is why we say, if you see something, say something. So you have a responsibility as a journalist, as a farmer, as a trader, to alert, to inform whenever they are sighted. But those that we see, we do raid and arrest them. Raid is on a continuous basis here on the FCT. And that is why we have a relative peace here on the FCT. You know, there's a lot of scattered, uncompleted buildings all around the FCT. And that has been the hideout of these criminals. You're also aware there are shanties. You're also aware there are the long canals in the FCT. So, we carry out raids. We made so many arrests. And those ones that we arrest, we screen and charge to court. It's not all the people that we arrest, we bring them here for you to know.
I was in a scenario where my friend stabbed the boat driver.
Your friends?
Yes.
Stabbed
the boat driver.
The boat driver.
Yeah.
Are you saying you were not included or?
No.
What happened? What happened?
How did you come to that place?
Yes.
After we got to our final destination, and then we're trying to send him money, so they engaged in an argument. So within the course of that argument, a knife came from behind, stabbing the Uber driver.
How did the Uber driver came to you?
And we booked the ride.
You booked the ride?
Yes.
And he came?
Yes.
He gave you the service?
Yes.
And you said then when you were trying to pay him,
yes,
what happened then?
We were trying to pay him, so there was an argument because first of all he increased the price.
Increased the price?
Yes.
Was it not Uber that
yes.
you?
Yes, it was.
Then
how come? How did he increase the price?
Yeah.
It was an offline trip.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And you did not agree on any amount before you left?
No.
You took off?
Your phone, your if you book Uber now, you show now how much you pay.
Yes, it was an offline trip.
Eh?
It was an offline trip.
You said?
It was an offline trip.
Offline trip.
Yeah.
The driver said, you asked him to put it offline.
No, he decided.
How did you get to the level of stabbing him?
When they got into the argument, so because of we were all together in the car, and then he was like trying to move, I think his wind spanner from underneath his chair. So I think he provoked the person who did the action.
Who did the action?
Where is the person that did the action?
Right there.
Which one?
The third.
This one or that one?
The third person.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a student.
Student of where?
Bingham.
What brought you out?
What level are you?
What level are you?
300.
300 level.
Of course.
No.
Eh?
Law.
Law.
At the
Are you one
time
of the ones they expelled in that school?
Suspend.
Eh?
Suspend.
They expelled you?
Suspended.
Suspended. What happened? Why were you suspended?
Marijuana.
Eh?
Consumption of marijuana.
Okay. Have you killed? Are you a member of the state court?
No.
How old are you?
18 years.
18 years?
Yes, sir.
What happened? Why are you here?
So, I stabbed the boat driver.
You stabbed an Uber boat driver?
Yes, sir.
What happened? Why did you stab him?
When we were trying to pay him, as the man increased the boat price and he did not receive his transfer, we got into an argument and he was trying to bring out his pound because he was really angry because the money did not get into his account. So when I got scared and then I stabbed him.
You have raised two issues here. That there was an argument over price. Is that not true?
Yeah.
And the second one is that you made an attempt to pay the money and it was not going.
Yes, it was.
That's the second issue.
Yes.
What was the price you agreed at first before you started the business?
At first in the time it was 2,500.
2,500?
Yeah.
So how much did he add to it?
Around 2,500.
He added 2,000 again?
Yeah.
Did you spend
2,500.
Yeah?
2,500.
He added 2,500 to it?
Yes.
And that was why you stabbed him?
That's not why I stabbed him.
Eh?
That's not why I stabbed him.
So why did you stab him?
Because I was scared when he was trying to bring out something from under his chair.
What?
I was scared when he was trying to bring out something from under his chair.
You were scared.
You were scared.
And you have a knife with you. You say you are scared? Yeah. In an Uber, you have a knife?
Are you a member of a secret court?
No, sir.
What?
I'm a student of Bingham.
Yeah.
Yes.
What course?
Medical laboratory science.
What level?
300 level.
Which state are you from?
Akwa Ibom.
Now, how do you feel now?
I feel remorseful. I feel very regretful for what I did.
You see?
I feel very regretful for what I did.
Remorseful?
Yes, sir.
Are your parents aware of this?
Yes, sir.
And what is the action?
I don't really know, sir.
Hmm?
I don't really know at the moment, sir.
They are not.
I don't really know at the moment, sir.
Okay.
Is it your first time of committing such crime?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Like your friend said, he was expelled based on consumption of marijuana.
Yes.
Are you part of those expelled too?
Suspension, sir.
Are you
Yes,
part of those
yes,
who
yes.
suspended? Why were you suspended? The same thing?
For smoking marijuana.
Okay. Now you said you are 18 years. You said?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, 18 years, and you take drugs and marijuana.
Yeah.
Since when do you start taking it? At what age?
Sir, before I got 18, I just recently turned 18.
Say that again.
I just recently turned 18, I think earlier February this year.
Wow. Are your parents aware you take this?
And when I got suspended, I got away.
I shall be taking you through some of the recent successes that we have recorded in the command. 1. Arrest of suspects for culpable homicide. On the 5th of June 2023, at about 21:30 hours, one of Basi Okeke was discovered lying in a pool of his own blood with a slit throat in Area 11 in Geriki, Abuja. Painstaking investigations revealed that the author of this dastardly act led to the arrest of 3 suspects, namely Obiase Inemesit, Aaron Anthony, and Alasan Ayomidele Olusegun, but both were students of Bingham University, 2 of which are already on suspension from the institutions. In the course of investigation, it was discovered that the deceased was a boat driver who was called by one of the suspects to convey them to Gusape area in Abuja, where they have gone to buy Indian hemp. Back from Gusape to their point of takeoff, they discovered that they had no money to pay for their trip. They decided to play a fast one on the deceased by showing the deceased a fake alert on their phone. But the deceased insisted that he has not received any alert, and as a result demanded for his money. In the ensuing argument, one of the suspects brought out a knife and slit the deceased's throat and fled from the scene. The 3 suspects are here. They have already been arrested and they have confessed to the crime. Very soon they'll be arraigned in court. Secondly, we have also arrest of a scavenger for abduction. On the 13th of July 2023 at about 18:00 hours, acting on actionable intelligence, the operatives from Nyanya police station arrested a scavenger, otherwise known as Babamboga, one Absalam Muhammad Abakar, for abducting a 3-year-old boy. The suspect lured a small boy, and when he was going with him with a full complement of scavenging materials, he was suspected and about to be lynched by angry mobs at Area B Nyanya. The boy was rescued and suspect arrested. In the course of investigation, he confessed to the crime and mentioned one Abba as his co-accomplice, who talked him into looking for a boy for him. The rescued boy has since been reunited with the parents, while the suspect will soon be charged to court. We also have here an arrest of suspected kidnappers. On 18th July 2023 at about 12:30 hours, DPO Jikwe, acting on actionable intelligence with the support of a patriotic individual, arrested 3 suspects. 1, Monday Yakubu, Samad Tajuddin, Henry Monday, all of them males. The 3 suspects have called their victim on phone and demanded for money, failure of which he will be kidnapped. The 3 suspects have been arrested and will also be charged to court at the conclusion of investigations. We also have here some notorious car thieves who have been tormenting the residents of the FCT. On 16th of June 2023 at about 14:00 hours, one Ibrahim Jibrin of Refuge Jos in Plateau, aged 29 years, went to automatic car wash in Area 10 and pretended to buy a Mercedes-Benz 350 Jeep valued at 40 million. He demanded to test drive the vehicle and the owner obliged him. He zoomed up with the vehicle to an unknown location, only to be arrested 3 weeks later with the vehicle in Jos by the police. In a similar development, on the 28th of June 2023 at about 09:10 hours, one Mishak of Delta State, aged 25 years, went to the same automatic car wash in Area 10, Garki in Abuja, disguised as an intending buyer of a Mercedes-Benz, valued at 15 million naira. In the process of purchase, the seller entrusted the suspect to test the vehicle with him. They branched a filling station to buy fuel, and when the owner of the vehicle alerted to make payment, he zoomed off the vehicle and went to an unknown locations. But luck ran out of him when he was arrested in Benin in Edo State by the police on the 11th of July 2023, and the vehicle also has been recovered. So both suspects will be charged to court. We also have here members of One Chance Syndicate that we have arrested for robbery. On 14th of July 2023, one Kingsley Oji and Didi Joseph, both of them were arrested for armed robbery. They masqueraded as a commercial driver and passenger respectively, and picked up one patient, Ogboji, female, in their car as passenger from Dede to Gwarimpa. That while on their way, they forcefully dispossessed her of her ATM card and GSM handset, after which she was beaten up. However, in the process of pushing the victim out of the car, the victim held onto Didi Joseph, that is the suspect, on her clothes. The two suspects fell off the car. So the injured victim was taken to the hospital, while the two suspects were arrested and they have confessed to the crime. They will soon be charged to court also. In a similar vein, on the 7th of July 2023 at about 19:00 hours, one Paul Danjuma masqueraded also as a commercial driver and picked one Blessing Agu in his Toyota Camry car with registration number GWA 947DB at Gariki, Abuja, to Area 3 Junction. That while on their way, the suspect/driver stabbed the girl on her thigh and hands and robbed her of her bag containing laptop, 2 phones, and ATM card. Thereafter, pushed her out of the vehicle and zoomed off. But luck ran out of him when the police operatives in RRS, that's Rapid Response Squad, on patrol, gave him a hot chase and arrested him. The car in question was recovered, and the suspect's POS machine and the victim cars were recovered intact in the vehicle. In conclusion, therefore, the FCT Command is committed to working with you, that is the resident of the FCT, in ensuring security of life and property. You are all major stakeholders, and as such, we have a mission to fulfill, which is to conquer crime and criminality. I want to reiterate my commitment and willingness to always partner with you so that together we can defeat crime in the Federal Capital Territory.